Today is a great day. We're on Peachtree, about to walk down to the conference. I'm going to Marietta Street. Should be about a 10-minute crisp walk. Cold in the south, it's not like cold up north, so I'm all good. Today's the day I'm going to meet Dr. Daniel Black. I'm very excited. Had a good quick breakfast. Did some work already, and the work is producing a lot of happiness and joy and brilliance. So stay tuned. So we made it. I'm in the Georgia Ballroom right now. It's about 9 o'clock, and the keynote speaking engagements start at 10. I wanted to get here early for a couple reasons, just to set up and everything. We're gonna do our interview with Dr. Black in this room too. So logistically, it's gonna be a little tricky. I'm backpacked up, and I got a lot of support. I saw Dr. ABC, I saw Ngechi already, I saw Curtis. So it's kind of cool. You end up seeing people that you run into on a daily basis, and I take it as a good omen. I take it as a good omen. So let me get set up, and yeah, I'm gonna be in the front row. Okay, I'm setting up my equipment for the Dr. Black interview. I've got support, but I'm nervous, and I don't really know how to do this right, so I'm just gonna try my best. For anyone that's ever doing something for the first time, for good reasons, but you feel nervous, I'm with you.
Every time you smile, it goes through me all the time. Day by day, I'm falling more in love with you, and that's no lie. 'Cause my heart, and honey, I hope to die.
So I'm backstage right now. We're in the green room area. I just talked to Dr. Black. Just told him the logistics of our interview, where it's going to be. It's going to be in the ballroom. I was about to text him, and then I saw him, and then we gave him the message, and yeah, I'll let him do his thing, and I feel good. Now I'm going to go finish getting set up. Today is a great day.
They thought they could destroy you by stripping away your name. They thought they could beat you by filling your heart with shame. But they didn't know that strong black teachers just keep a-coming. They shoot you down in the street. They give you sugary trash to eat. They say you look nothing like God. Well, in my book, that's kind of odd, because strong black educators just keep a-coming. They refuse to teach your history. They make your greatness a mystery. They write a book and make you the slave, but really you're the one who's brave, because strong black educators keep a-coming. Everywhere we turn, a black man sings. Everywhere we look, a black woman brings the power to heal the world's disease. If others would only give them ease, because strong black teachers keep a-coming. They can shoot you with their guns, but strong black teachers keep a-coming. They can deny us every stronghold, but strong black teachers keep a-coming. They can send us to their hell. They can burn our churches and our homes, but strong black teachers just keep on coming. Because you can't kill the Holy One. You cannot destroy the Divine One. You can't ruin the righteous. You can't reject God's favorite. No, the only thing you can do is watch as strong black educators keep on coming. I hope they doubt us. I hope they count us out. I hope they assume our destruction. I hope they laugh at our eruption, because on the day we name ourselves, we're going to destroy their 410, because strong black educators keep on coming. Don't you see black people gathering? Men and women standing together just like we did in chains. Men and women fighting on the same team, sharing one brain, laughing and talking and strategizing freedom, because strong black teachers keep on coming. Get ready, world, get ready, because black teachers ain't gonna take it much longer. Clap your hands, oh ye people, shout unto God, because strong black educators keep on coming. We done grinned long enough. We done smiled till we can't. We done turned every cheek we got. Strong black teachers about to fix what white folks broke. Strong black teachers about to destroy black women's yoke. Strong black teachers about to exalt black children all over this land. Strong black teachers about to trade weed for seed. Strong black teachers about to trade wine for a sign. Strong black teachers coming unannounced this time. Strong black teachers coming with or without a dime. But don't you worry, you couldn't possibly miss it, because every teacher will be exalting every student. And what we will do, we will stand at the gate to guard the precious, the few, the ones who always knew that strong black educators just keep on coming. Many paved the way for this day. Frederick Douglass and Richard Wright and Alex Haley and Muhammad Ali and Sam Cooke and James Baldwin and Langston Hughes and Hank Aaron. Strong black men like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Willie Mays, W.E.B. Du Bois and Marcus Garvey, Prince, Michael Jackson, Richard Allen, Absalom Jones, Benjamin Banneker, Thurgood Marshall, Booker T. Washington, John Lewis, Jesse Owens, Gordon Parks, and strong black women like Fannie Lou Hamer, Shirley Chisholm, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, Maya Angelou, and Madam C.J. Walker. Strong black women like Queen Latifah, Cicely Tyson, Rosa Parks, Mae Jemison, Mary McLeod Bethune, Ketanji Brown Jackson, transforming black women like Septima Clark and Barbara Jordan, Ida B. Wells and Ruby Bridges. And now we're looking for even stronger black teachers like you. Those who keep coming and coming and coming, strong and brave and bold and beautiful and unbeatable. Black teachers who ain't afraid to love black children. White teachers who will stand for right before getting paid to do wrong. Hispanic teachers who risk their jobs in exchange for transformation. Asian and Indian teachers who teach character along with content. You ain't got to be perfect to be excellent, y'all. You ain't got to be perfect to be divine. You ain't got to be perfect to lead. You ain't got to be perfect to follow. All you got to do is show up and leave your ego at home. And ancestors will boast of their children's glory, and elders will brag of their children's majesty, and the whole world will celebrate the genius of black children, and all flesh shall see it together. And in harmony, the world will sing of the glory of strong, irreplaceable black teachers who just keep coming and coming and coming and coming. Humble black teachers who walk upright side by side. Courageous black teachers who know who they are. Brilliant black teachers who take the time to read. Wise black teachers who tell children of their splendor. Forgiving black teachers who've learned to move without grudges. Honorable black teachers who aren't afraid of submission. Spiritual black teachers who wouldn't take nothing for their journey. Now, this is who we are. This is who we be. This is who we is. This is who we shall be. This is who we shall be being. This is who we shall have been. This is who we will be being. Regardless of who sits in the white supremacy house. We are what strong black educators have always been. Strong, vigorous, resilient, sturdy, unbreakable, durable, tough, unbending, robust, rugged, indestructible, indissoluble, heavy duty. You are the next generation of those who defend the promise. But for now, just let them understand that strong black teachers keep coming and keep coming and keep coming until the world knows what God knows. I don't care what you do. You will never keep a good black teacher.
Hello. Okay, we're on. Okay.
Yes. Let me just honor the ancestors, really, in the universe.
Yes,
because
sir.
I'm here with Dr. Black, Dr. Daniel Black.
Yes.
He is one of the professors of African American Studies at Clark Atlanta University.
Yes.
An award-winning author, huge inspiration to so many of us. A regular guest on the Karen Hunter Show.
Yes.
That's how I discovered you.
After
After
fantastic.
the pandemic.
Karen is the love of my life.
She's one of my heroes too.
Yes.
As well as a colleague of Dr. Greg Carr. So I wanted to just honor you and say thank you so much.
Absolutely. It's an honor to be here. So absolutely.
You just finished your keynote at the NABSE conference. You did two speeches, two brilliant poems. The first one, it moved me more than I care to say, but I'll be vulnerable.
Yes,
tears
please.
came.
Wow.
You know what
Yes,
I mean?
sir.
Because I'm
Yes,
here
sir.
from Toronto, Canada.
Yes.
And my family and my educator family, the Center of Excellence for Black Student Achievement, Andre, Tisha, they're all here with us.
Yes.
So the first piece you did, Black teachers are going to keep coming.
Yes.
And coming and
Yes.
coming.
Yes.
What inspired that in terms of this message to Black teachers and our resilience and the imagery of us keep keeping coming. It was almost like imagery of like, a rolling tide or something like that. What inspired that message that black teachers are going to keep coming?
Well, I think the idea, people have been asking me, what do we do now that Trump has been reelected?
Oh, yes.
Right. And I wrote that just the other day, and it's really my answer to that question, and that is specifically as black educators, we keep shaping black minds. That's what we do, and we understand that in doing that, we're always in the battle. We're always fighting the revolution, and we win. Because as long as we educate, as long as we teach our kids will love themselves, and so. I had great teachers growing up as a kid. I pray that I'm a great teacher now to many students at Clark Atlanta. And as long as we have great teachers, we'll have a great future. I believe that.
I appreciate that. And our kids loving themselves. I was reading from Molefi Kete Asante.
Sure.
And he has a book called Revolutionary Pedagogy, centered in Afrocentric principles. And one of the things he mentions is the teachers have to love the children. The teachers have to love the cultures of the children. And so I'm going to take this interview back to a lot of educators and what advice or what kind of strategies kind of go into loving teachers, especially in this time period where there's a lot of deficit thinking. There's a change in election, things like culturally responsive or CRT, critical race theory.
Right.
Black studies is being banned.
Right.
And there's a lot of discouragement.
Well, see, the thing I think that's important for us to realize is I think it's an error for us to ask or to expect public schools to teach black children who they are.
Can you say that one more time, sir?
Yes, I think that's an error. I think it's naive, and I think it's unintelligent for us as black people to hope that public schools will teach black children who they are. They never have, and I don't think they will. The problem is if black people ever decide that we don't want to do it. See, teaching black children who they are is black people's job. That's not the job of the American public education
teaching
system.
Black children who they are is black people's
It's black
jobs.
people's job. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's black people's job. That's not the American public schools job. I don't ask public schools to do that. The American public schools job is to teach about America.
Okay.
Right?
Are you referring to the status quo? Where you
yes.
said the white supremacist house?
Yes,
the
yes,
American dream
absolutely,
mentality?
Absolutely. Anytime you have a school system, see, when you have institutions, a school system should be aligned with your religious system, which should be aligned with your political system. So the institutions in a social order ought to all work in harmony,
right,
to perpetuate a particular national ideology, a particular national identity. And the American public school system does that. That's what it's supposed to do. That's all it's supposed to do. It is not supposed to tell black children, right, how to revolutionize their own world. American public school system is not supposed to teach black children how to, for all practical purposes, resist the American social order. No, that's black people's job to do if we want children to know that.
Now, what about our allies who are white, Latino, Asian? What about those teachers? What would you say, or how do they fit into this paradigm?
I think that we invite them into our own institutions.
Okay.
Right, where we're teaching black children.
Okay.
I don't think we hope that they're going to disturb the social order of America. No.
Right.
No, they're not going to do that.
Right.
Most black teachers won't do it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
We need our own institutions wherein our own ideologies and wherein our own ideas about who we are, we teach those safely, and we understand that that's the point of this institution. That's not the point of American school systems.
I appreciate you so much. I know there's people that are wrapping up, but speaking of our own institutions, I want to honor the University of Toronto, OISE, and there's some black student organizations there that are very much interested in what you have to say about storytelling, the
Yes.
role of storytelling in African spirituality,
Yes.
as they prepare for February, Black History Month, African Heritage Month, and also celebrating African heritage 365 days of the year.
Sure.
So how does storytelling connect to African spirituality and us honoring ourselves?
Well, storytelling is spirituality.
Uh-huh.
Right. When we tell our stories as black people, we tell it in the spirit. We tell it as the spirit, right? And the place of the invisible, the place of the spirit always stands as a character in our storytelling tradition, right? Anytime we're telling stories, we're always telling stories about the unbelievable, the unseen, the unknown, the unknowable, right? And so the two go together for me, right? And I think it's important that we tell those stories, because if we don't tell those stories, our children will believe that they are regular people, right? And black people are everything except regular.
Oh wow, I appreciate that. Do you have
Absolutely.
time for one more question about a passage from Black is Black?
Sure, one question.
There's a passage from the essay Master Don't Leave Me. It says, "We don't envision black children studying the spiritual systems of the Dogon in order to know the dimensions of time travel. That is because our imagination is as enslaved as our bodies once were. This reality makes us adore and admire everything except ourselves. How do we begin to continue to adore and look at ourselves?"
Well, I think there are two ways for people to learn to love themselves. First of all, when we pray, I think we should stop closing our eyes.
I heard you say that.
Yes.
You know what? I started to do that.
Yes.
Play with my eyes open.
Yes, and stare in the mirror. When we talk to God, look in the mirror and talk.
Okay.
Because if you don't see, if you don't see yourself when you're talking to God, that's the first order of bondage.
Wow. Yes.
If you don't see yourself when you're talking to God, that's the first order of bondage.
I feel that.
This is why white folks have white images of God and white images of Jesus. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that.
Right.
What I'm mad about is that we have their images.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So the first thing, we have to see God as the self. Right? The second thing that is extremely important is most of us, we need another name. We're carrying the names of people who hate us.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right about that here. You're right
Yes,
about that.
Yes. John, Charles, Kathy, Anthony, Mark, Daniel. Those names literally mean I despise blackness. But when we carry them a lifetime, we end up despising blackness too. So I'm not saying get rid of the name. I am saying add something else to it. We need names that make us excited about being African people.
Dr. Black, all I can do is say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh man, the
I will
honor is
be in
mine.
touch.
Oh,
I will
my-
be in touch.
Absolutely.
I'm going to share this with my people and follow up with you.
Absolutely.
Continue doing your work. Thank you so much. What a relief. Success. Give thanks. You see this? The computer has successfully saved my interview with Dr. Daniel Black. I'm here now. The room is empty. I just feel great. I feel so thankful. I was so overwhelmed leading up to this interview, this moment, because I've been following Dr. Black's words and ideas for a couple years now. And I just finished interviewing him, and he was so amazing. He was so gracious, so deep too. More later, but I just want to exhale. I did it. Yes, yes.